fair to say the mini driver is one of the most talked about things in the golf industry right about now. We're seeing all the manufacturers hop on the trends. And something I feel as a golf coach that's not being talked about enough when it comes to mini drivers is the distance gains that are actually on the table for particularly mid to high handicap golfers. Now, a lot of people who look for a mini driver, oftentimes it comes from there's a bit of scar tissue in there with the driver, and they're just looking for something to get themselves in play. But something I feel is not talked about enough is, let's say you're a mid to high handicap golfer in particular, and I know mid to high handicap golfers can come in many different forms. We can see someone who hits the ball 290 yards and plays off a 28 handicap, and they just have a very poor short game. So, generalizing here, but a lot of mid to high handicappers, there's scope there for them to gain a little bit of distance purely from finding the middle of the club face consistently, as opposed to they're spraying it heel shots, toe shots, and their ball speed is way down relative to what their club head speed is. Ball speed is really what you want to look at improving. Club head speed is a measurement of how fast you're moving that club. Ball speed, if you say practice on a launch monitor or TrackMan or Top Tracer at your local driving range, ball speed is the measurement of how efficient you are with the club head speed that you have. You put yourself into a slightly smaller shafted club like a mini driver, all of a sudden now you've got a little bit more control, easier to find the middle of the club face, and your ball speed is going to start to climb. And thus, you could actually find that you see yourself hitting the ball further with the mini driver compared to your driver. So the mini driver isn't necessarily just something that you need to go to keep yourself in play. For some golfers out there is certainly distance gains to be picked up.